We are now live streaming.
Did Adrian just come on, make 17?
Yep, you're on.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. We're going to try to make this as least painful as possible. Once we start our meeting, you'll be muted and then we'll recognize you when you hold your hand up. And do not speak until you've been recognized if you don't mind. It's time for the invocation and the pledge, and I'm going to call on Commissioner Jeff Wall to lead us in a prayer. We'll all stand where we are. Where's Jeff?
Jeff is not on the call.
Jeff is not on there?
I am, Mr. Chairman. 1 second here. There were technical difficulties here. Heavenly Father, while our gathering today may be very untraditional and even unusual, we are thankful today. We give you thanks for the ability to meet even virtually, and we give you praise for the health and protection of all who are part of this body. Thank you for the acts of kindness and compassion we have seen within this great county, the houses of worships and businesses giving, the teachers and parents collaborating to ensure our children are learning, and the support of our local businesses. Thank you, Lord, for our many leaders and our healthcare workers who continue to selflessly serve others as they battle this virus. We ask that you shelter them, cover them in your mercy and your protection. Lord, there are so many in our county who are hurting today, whether it be their health or their finances. So many are in need. We ask that you grant health to the 100 individuals battling the COVID-19. You are the great physician, and we acknowledge that. You are also a provider, and we ask that you meet the needs for those individuals and businesses that are financially unstable right now. As this body leads today, Lord, we ask that you be here with us to guide us, make us ever mindful of the impact of our decisions. May they always be in the best interest of Madison County as we are here but to serve. For it's in your precious, holy, and most righteous name I pray these things. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
To the flag of the United States of America.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Folks, this is our regular meeting. We're meeting at the Madison County Finance Office. It's being held electronically. The date is Monday, the 20th. The time is 8:35. Roll call.
Alexander,
Present.
Arnold. Hackett,
Arnold, too.
Declan,
Here.
Franklin,
Here.
Brown Claudel,
Yeah.
Brown Scott, Ryan, Bush,
Here.
Johnson,
Here.
Deaton,
Here.
Ellison, Cowell,
Here.
Hale,
Here.
Johnson Arthur,
Here.
Johnson Barber, Here.
Mhm.
Martin.
Here. Here.
All right. Mercer.
Here. Here.
Montague.
Here.
Harrison.
Hello.
Petty.
Here.
Spain.
Here.
Thurman.
Okay, okay.
Stevenson.
Here.
Taylor.
Here.
Wall.
Here,
I've got 3 missing. Is what I came up with y'all.
22 present?
Yeah.
We're showing 22 present, 3 absent.
Sarah.
Yes.
Luther Mercer.
Go ahead, Luther.
Ask Sarah to hook up, Ellison. He can hear y'all, but you can't hear him. Hook him up by phone.
Who's that?
I got it.
Ellison, Aaron Ellison.
Aaron, okay.
Thank you.
We ready to move on?
Mhm.
On item number 3, this needs to be read. I need a motion to make a determination on the record that the meeting is meeting electronically is necessary to protect public health, safety, welfare in light of the coronavirus.
Commissioner Stevens makes a motion.
Commissioner Wall, seconds.
Commissioner Wall, second. Okay, doke. All in favor, say aye.
Mr. Chairman, I believe I.
Roll call, I'm sorry.
Alexander.
Yes.
Arnold.
Commissioner Wall, seconds.
Thank you. Beckham.
Where are you on?
Beckham.
Yes.
Brantley. Get me muted, don't you? Brown Claudel.
Yes. Warm up there, that's it.
Brown Scott. Ryan.
She's not here.
Bush.
He's here.
You say yes? Bush.
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Dayton.
Yes.
Ellison.
Yes.
Gobble.
Yes.
Hale.
Yes.
Johnson Arthur.
Yes.
Johnson Barber. Martin. Martin. Martin.
Yes.
Mercer.
Yes.
Montague.
Yes.
Pearson. Pearson. Pearson.
He's not there.
Petty,
Yes.
Spain,
Say Spain again.
Spain,
Might want to let everybody know that hit the space bar.
Yes. Spearman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
We say 19 yeses, Mr. Chairman.
19?
Yes.
19 yeses. Motion passes. We're skipping item number 4, the approval of the minutes of the previous meeting. Going to item number 5, consideration and possible acceptance of a declaration of hope, and I'll read this to you. Whereas a novel coronavirus which caused the disease of COVID-19 has spread throughout the world, it has now been declared a global pandemic by the World Health Organization. Whereas on March the 12th, 2020, Tennessee Governor Bill Lee declared a state of emergency to deploy additional resources to combat the spread of the virus. And on March the 13th, 2020, President Donald Trump declared a national emergency over the coronavirus pandemic. And on March the 20th, 2020, Madison County Mayor Jimmy Harris declared a local state emergency in Madison County, Tennessee, related to the pandemic, which has been continued by sequential declarations. And whereas symptoms of the COVID-19 includes fever, coughing, shortness of breath, and in some cases, the viral has caused death. Whereas Madison County has been experiencing community spread of COVID-19, which creates a substantial risk to public health and safety. Whereas the Madison County Board of Commissioners desire to encourage and provide hope for the citizens of Madison County as they face the dangers and stress created by the global pandemic COVID-19 by referring the public to the hope described in the Word of God in Psalms 91. Now therefore, we, the Board of Commissioners for Madison County, Tennessee, do hereby make this declaration of hope for the citizens of Madison County and refer them to the message of inspired found in Psalms 91, which reads as follows. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadows of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the foul snares and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terrors of night, nor the arrows that fly by day, nor the pestilence that stalk in the darkness, nor the plagues that destroy at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you. No disaster will come near your tent, for He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift up you in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra, and you will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, saith the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him from the acknowledgement for acknowledging my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him with long life, and I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. This declaration on the 20th day of April, 2020 by the Madison County Board of Commissioners. I will entertain a motion to approve this declaration.
Commissioner
So
Stevens,
move, Mr. Chairman.
second. Commissioner Stevenson.
Petty was the first.
Petty. Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold. Are you listening? Is that a yes? Arnold,
I don't know what he said.
Yes.
thank you. Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott. Bryant.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you. Bush.
Yes.
Compton.
Yes.
Eaton.
Yes.
Ellison.
Yes.
Gobble.
Yes.
Hale. Yes. Johnson Arthur.
Yes.
Johnson Barber. Martin.
Yes.
Mercer.
Yes.
Thank you. Montague.
Yes.
Pearson.
Yes.
Teddy.
Yes.
Spain.
Yes.
Spearman. Stevenson. Yes. Taylor.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
22 yeses, Mr. Chairman.
22 yeses, the declaration passes. Thank you. Item number 6, presentation by County Mayor.
Mr. Chairman, if they're on here, there's a couple of people I'd like to give a report. Is Kim Tedford on with us?
I don't think so. Is she on? No, she's not, Mayor.
Okay, what about James Ross?
James Ross is on, and I'm going to allow him to talk now.
Say it again, Matt.
He is on, and he is allowed to talk.
Thank you, Mayor. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you. Obviously, appreciate this opportunity to speak before the commission and appreciate the mayor's invitation just to give you a little bit of an update on where we are as a health system. Financially, not that that's the number one thing, but financially, obviously, COVID has been a devastation for us throughout our entire system. The month of March was an $18 million loss. So you can understand that the closing of elective surgeries, elective procedures has had a devastating blow on our health system. We have furloughed, partially and fully furloughed, over 1,200 employees, and that number continues to climb this week. We have created a medical reserve group, which is a group of folks that we have agreed to pay to be on the ready, to be on standby in case we had a spike of any type of patients. And so that group, we're keeping them in reserve and keeping them healthy so that if we did have a spike, we could take care of it. So some of the things that we have done to offset the losses, you might have heard, but we've asked employees in different departments to help us with a 20% reduction in compensation. And that is happening different ways across the system, but the majority of folks are taking an extra 8 hours per week off without pay, or they can use their paid time off that they have accrued to help their compensation. The leadership team has taken pay cuts, as well as our middle directors in taking either pay cuts or time off. As you look, that was for April. As you look into, that was for March. As you look into April, we have continued with low volumes, 30% plus low volumes. And so how we recover from this is a huge concern to us. We've had this question. We have had some of the stimulus money that has come down to the tune of about $12 million that will not have to be paid back. There's an additional dollars that the government has fronted us. I call that a 0% interest loan, but we will have to start paying that back in September, but that's to the tune right at $100 million. But that's just front-loaded dollars that would have been in a normal pay cycle for us that would have taken quite a bit of time for us to collect that. They have front-loaded that for us. But again, that $100 million is a payback. I will let Kim talk about this weekend, or Jason speak about this weekend and our testing. But obviously, as the governor gets ready to open things back up, and as our mayors start and you all consider opening things back up, one or two major concerns that we have is the personal protective equipment that will be needed. You have to think also with the PPE, there will be more people than ever that will be utilizing PPE now. And so the demands on that inventory, that stock, that burn rate, if you will, is going to be larger than most people even think about. That's above what the hospital would normally use. And then the second thing is testing. We have a great lab company that we work with, that we send our labs to, outreach labs to, called Quest. That's who we utilized this weekend to do all the massive testing that was done. But we also have in-house a limited supply of testing that we can do. And our biggest concern is being able to get the reagent and other supplies to do that in-house testing. So as you all think about opening things up and the mayors begin to relax some of the economic issues that are facing us, we just ask that be mindful of that. This virus takes a week to 2 weeks to really show itself. So anything that is done, say May 1st, it's 7 to 10 to 14 days later before we see the results of that. But overall, I really, really appreciate both mayors helping us in restrictions that have been put in place to help us curb the massive hazardous things that we have seen in places like New York and California. I will pause there, and Mayor Harris, see if you have anything else that you'd like for me to touch on.
JR, if you have the numbers, that might be interesting for them to know how many COVID patients y'all have handled, how many you're presently handling now.
Total number, I have not seen our total number today, but right now, one question that really comes about a lot is our number of cases that we have on the ventilator. And as I sit here, we have 3 cases that are positive COVID that are on the ventilator. And that is out of the 17 ventilators that we have running throughout our whole hospital right now. That number is down compared to last week when we were seeing 22, 23 ventilators running during the day, and we had 4. I think the most that we have had is 4 cases on at any time that we knew were positive for COVID. The total number that we have treated is much, much larger than that. We're seeing a huge number of folks that come to our emergency room. They're not sick enough for admission, but we send them home to self-monitor. I will get you that number before your meeting is over.
Okay, thank you, JR. Matt, is Kim on the line now?
Looks like she's trying to get on as we speak.
Mr. Chairman, that's all I have there, and I'll bring Kim in on item number 11.
All righty, thank you, Mayor. Item number 7, announcement from the chair. I want to call on Karen Bell to give us an update on the finances of the county.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Of course, we're still in the early stages of what we'll know about the financial, because we stay 2 months behind with our state revenues. However, I did send something out to you on Friday evening that I'm serving on a statewide committee where we're actually looking at this as far as how it's going to hit cities and counties across Tennessee. One of the things that an economist that we're working with has said is that March retail U.S. sales is 8.7% down, which is the biggest drop in recorded history. On the state side, and talking with the comptroller's office and some of the other finance directors that are working on this committee, the anticipated actuals for March are expected to be at 80 to 90% of normal. May, they're projecting possibly a 50% drop. June, 55% drop. With business tax, they have extended that out till June the 15th. And with the returns that would be submitted, they're expecting a 30% drop in that. And that again is anticipating that all of the businesses open back up. And as we know, many of them will not be able to open back up after this. So they are encouraging all counties and cities to still complete an FY21 budget to submit. The governor has strongly encouraged that for the application of the funds that he is allocating to the cities and counties so that those can be, even if we have to project with the revenues that we had in FY20 and go back and do amendments later on, it is encouraged that we go ahead and do a budget as far as that goes. So again, early on, I know that Bart Walls has talked about the drop in gas tax. That is expected from the numbers from the comptroller's office to be down for March, probably about 30%, and April and May much more than that due to the social distancing and ban on travel as far as that goes. So bleak, but we don't know for sure exactly where we are. We just know that some of the levels are the biggest drop in histories that we've seen. And again, we are monitoring this weekly, having conference calls both with the state, and then also I have been put on a federal committee. And so we've been looking at that from the feds.
Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
As you all can see, we have a real challenge before us in the coming weeks and months and the balance of this year. Number 8, any report on the jail? Is Captain Rudder on? Captain Rudder?
Hey, Chairman, Deaton.
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
Yeah, our numbers, I think we were like 325 on population over the weekend. We've gotten down a little bit more. People are being cited in at this time instead of being brought into the jail, so that's kept our numbers down. We've had no positive test or no positive on any inmates in there, and we have 3 out right now, correctional detention officers. The other ones have returned to work. The other thing is we applied, and the state is hopefully going to grant it, that we have a little bit over $1 million that will be unspent as of June for our jail, for the mental health. And so they're asking for that. The state's asking, going to ask to roll that ahead the next year so we'll be able to spend all of it.
Sheriff, would you repeat that? The $1 million, that didn't come through very clear. Repeat that if you would.
Dollars is part of our grant. We had the $3.2 million that the state's going to pay on our new jail for mental health. ward and all of that. And, so, Pat and them projected that it'd be about $1 million come June the 30th that would be unspent for the grant. And so, I was with Department of Mental Health, last few weeks talking, and they, are applying with the legislature to ask that money to be rolled forward. And so we can spend it in the next fiscal year, and they'll reimburse it. So that's, that way that will cover all our grant that we originally got.
So we won't lose it then. Okay. Very good.
That's what we hope.
What you hope, okay. Item number 9. Announcement from the school superintendent.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. Of course, school is closed now through the end of the year based on the governor's recommendation. We've served over 55,500 meals over the past 4 weeks. Academic resources that have been provided to students via packet or through online activities are going to be used to enhance grades. There's nothing punitive about it. Based on the State Board of Education, grade cutoff was March 20th. So if you had an A on March 20th, you're in good shape, but any other work you do subsequent to March 20th will be used to enhance your grades. There's ongoing discussion about graduation. We'll be meeting with the principals again Friday to have that discussion, and we'll have a decision by the first week of first week of May, based on city and county declarations and other things that are out there to make sure that we stay in compliance with any recommendations of the city, state, or county as far as gatherings. And other than that, I'm just working on the transition with Dr. Marlon King. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it. Item number 10, reports from county officials, standing and special committees, any old business or action thereof by this board. Any reports from anyone?
Mr. Chairman, this is Commissioner Petty from the Property Committee. Just wanted to announce to all other members that we did not get that bid for the tower on the property, AT&T tower that was behind the election office. It did go to our next door neighbor at Farm Bureau Insurance. It's going to be in their backyard, so we lost out on that. Unless something else would have happened, then we would be number 2 choice.
Any other committee reports? I know the insurance committee met.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Luther.
The insurance committee met, and the fund balance is $2,087,900 as of 15th of this month. All the contracts that we that is existing right now, they remain. We didn't make any changes on that division, the dental care, and the health contracts. So I'm always looking at the contracts and with see what we're going to at this point, but everything is the same. There's no changes for the insurance committee. No, we don't need any voting on it from the commission about anything that we went over at this point.
All righty. Item number 11, if there's no more committee reports, I think that's all the ones that met, I believe. Item number 11, report from the county mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think Kim is on the line now to give us an update on the health department. Kim, are you there?
Yes, sir. Here, I'm here. Good morning, everybody. Just wanted to give you an update on the COVID-19 response from the Jackson-Madison County Health Department. These are unprecedented times, and we have been very, very, very busy responding to the outbreak of COVID-19. As many of you may be following, we do a 10 a.m. news briefing every morning with the media just to talk about our case count, which is at 100 this morning. The last few positive cases that we've been receiving all can be tied back to a previous positive case that we were following. So they were contacts to these previous cases, which is good news because we're not seeing any new cases pop up with an unknown origin. Want to talk a little bit about the testing that we did 3 weeks ago at the fairgrounds. That was some very specific testing that we did for people that were symptomatic or were having signs and symptoms of COVID-19. We had about 93 people drive through that testing site. We called it an assessment site because we weren't testing everybody that drove through. They had to meet certain criteria. And we ended up testing 67 people, and we ended up with 6 positive cases out of the 67, one being from another county, but 5 of those positives were here in Madison County. As many of you know, the governor put out an order that he wanted to do as much testing statewide as possibly could be done through public health. I know he had the 89 counties that function rural health departments under the State Department of Health on board to expand some of their testing capabilities. He left the 6 metros. It was up to us to decide whether or not we wanted to participate. We chose to do that. And what the governor was doing was trying to get a snapshot of the effect of COVID-19 on the state population as a whole, while he makes decisions to open the state back up and to open up businesses and to lift the safer at home order. So in order to do that, he needed to see the effects from COVID-19 on the entire state population. So he really encouraged a surge testing beginning this past weekend, and it will continue over the next 2 weekends across many counties and areas in the community. We chose to set up our testing location this past weekend at Fairgrounds, and unbelievably, we tested 875 people on Saturday. We were open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. For community testing, and again yesterday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we tested 519 people yesterday, which made a total of 1,394 people that we tested over the weekend. I do have some numbers from the state. Statewide, they tested 11,230 citizens statewide. So we made up 12% of that number just here in Madison County. And just let me remind everybody, we are the smallest metro across the state of the 6 metros. And while a lot of the health departments that stood up testing this weekend relied on the National Guard for assistance, we did not. We did it with all of our community partners. And if I'm going to try to name them all, but it was Madison County Sheriff's Department, Jackson Police Department, County Fire, City Fire, our local EMA staff, West Tennessee Healthcare. We would not be able to have done the testing without their assistance from their relationship they have with Quest Labs, because that's who we sent the specimens to. Jackson MedLink helped us with comms along with EMA, and we had Medical Center EMS on standby there at the site in case we had any emergencies, which we had a couple of minor ones, nothing major at all. But we would not have been able to pull this off without all of y'all. And I just want to say a big thank you. I think that goes to show what we as a community can do when we come together, and we always work well together. And I'm very proud of not only my health department staff, but all the staff that I mentioned from all the other departments that we were able to do. I do know the 875 specimens that were collected on Saturday were driven by car to the Quest Lab in Atlanta, and they arrived there Sunday morning about 2:30 a.m. And again, yesterday, those specimens were driven to Atlanta last night, and I'm assuming they arrived around the same time this morning. So we can expect results, I'm gonna say 5 to 7 days. Probably we'll see some results a little earlier than that. I'm working on getting our staff pulled from different areas within the health department to be ready to stand up and call those results back to the people in the community, all negative tests as well as positives. And I do think this is going to give us a good snapshot of our community. We did have some people from surrounding counties to come be tested. I don't know what that number is yet, but you know, the majority of them were from Madison County, and this will give Mayor Harris and Mayor Conger some additional data to look at when they're looking at lifting our stay-at-home, safer-at-home orders. This data will be able to assist them in doing that.
Thank you, Kim. Does anybody have any questions for Kim before she gets back to work?
Mayor, this is Commissioner Petty, and Kim, I'm so proud of you and the job that y'all are doing up there. Your entire department is just doing a great job. Well, I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Petty. We've heard that a lot, and I appreciate all the comments and all the kudos, but I have a great staff. And let me just say, you know, we don't get a lot of attention. We're sure getting a lot of attention right now, but this is what we do on a daily basis, working outbreaks that you don't see us do behind the scenes. But this is everyday work for us. It's just at a grander scale, a lot grander scale than we ever imagined, but I appreciate that.
Thank you, Kim. Is Kyle Spurgeon on the call?
Yes, sir, Mayor.
Give us a little update on our business and industry, Kyle.
Sure, I'll go. First of all, and y'all heard Karen's reports there. Bleak picture. I will say this, two things. One, if you look back on other instances that have caused an economic impact on Jackson and Madison County, particularly tornadoes and recessions, because of our diversified economy, we are going to fare better than most. However, the impact will be very significant. Our economy here is based around industry, small business, entertainment, medical, retail. Within our industrial sector, if you just take automotive, of course, the majority of those facilities have been shut down. We're looking hopefully for May 4th is when they start ramping back up and looking at full production, not until July or August. Food processing companies, as you can imagine, those that are located here have seen an increase in production. And then you look at the housing industry and the companies that are located here associated with that. That effect has been immediate, and the long-term impact of that, we don't know. From a chamber standpoint, we've been in constant communication with all of our industries here on a daily basis. All of our small businesses, we contacted every single one of them within the first week. I will tell you from our perspective, that's where we have the most concern is on the small business side, because with them being closed, and then plus a lot of folks who will not be working for a period of time, that means you don't have the consumers spending as much disposable income when they do reopen. So for that fact, we have been out and continuing to set up new programs where we're working with small businesses here, connecting them to the loan funds and the stimulus money that's available. And a lot of you know that has run out, but hopefully federal government will put that back in place today. Some specific instances on the industry side, what they're doing, it's either a combination of closures or furloughs, but please know the industry base here across the board, they are taking care of their employees. We've not had any, obviously with those furloughs and layoffs, those have to be handled one way or the other, but you've got industries that are paying folks for 2, 3, 4 weeks of being off work. And with the labor market being tight, that means that everyone wants to keep their employees on board with them. And so they're doing that. social distancing guidelines at the plants. You see them set up Lexan dividers on the production lines, thermal imaging scans as folks are coming back to work. So our industry here is doing their part. Another thing I'll tell you is I've been in the, a lot of you know that the mayors host a leadership meeting each morning at 8:30. Kim, JR are there, along with Ray Washington, Matthew Marshall, United Way, Jim Farrell. And those meetings from the chamber side, I don't have a single counterpart across the state who has told me their community is doing that. So that's something, no matter how bad the virus is here, the impact is going to be lessened because that team of folks is working together so well. Bit of good news, Great Wolf Lodge has been in the news the last week. We'll tell you, we are continuing to work that project. We've got another conference call Thursday. They are doing everything they can to make this project work in Jackson. They are committed to Jackson. I think all of you also may have heard the news that when the governor's essential budget was passed and approved by the legislature, our 20 million state grant for that project came out. But that does not, the state did not back up from their commitment on that. We are working together with Great Lodge, Department of Tourism, the governor's office, and our local delegation to find another path for that incentive. And we've seen nothing that would indicate from the state side that they will not find a way to make that happen. I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Anyone have any questions?
Thank you, Kyle. Is Jason Moore with EMA on the line?
I'm here, Mayor.
Could you give us a short summary on your department?
Sure. So just so you guys know, we are what's under a Category B disaster, which is a health emergency protective measures disaster. So for us, that's going to fall under response and recovery. On the response side, I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but we're working with hospitals, clinics, nursing homes, all agencies, first responders, and this is for PPE supplies. So we're taking those orders in, getting those orders up to the state, and we receive that stuff and get that product out to these medical facilities. That also includes cleaning supplies, masks, face shields, gloves, the thermometers. It's an array of stuff, but after that, the recovery part is where it's going to become really important. The spending that we're doing, which is some of that stuff we're getting free from the state, but a lot of it we had to spend in the early going, and from here going forward, we'll have to spend some money. That's same PPE supplies, any other protective measures we take. I know we're talking about putting some shields up the courthouse. You've seen what they're doing at Lowe's and some of the fast food restaurants. They're kind of closing off that window with plexiglass. We're going to have to do some of those things, but we will be sending out recovery paperwork today to all department heads. That's not just with the county, that is city and nonprofits as well. That paperwork is strictly going to be a checklist of things you need to submit. We do already have the city and the county set up on the FEMA portal. That's new to us. We used to all gather in a room and go through everybody's paperwork with FEMA. Obviously, as large as this is around the country, FEMA's not going to be going out. They do not have near enough people for that. So they have created a portal over the last few years. So we'll be doing that online submittals. It should be an easier process now, but it's still new to everybody. So we'll just see how that goes. That's all I have, Mayor, unless you have some questions.
Okay, thank you, Jason. Just a couple more things, Mr. Chairman. Our jail population, CJC, is down to 324 today. That's a little uptick from Friday, about 6 or 7, but I want to really compliment our judges, Jody Pickens, our DA, Sheriff's Department, Police Department. They're all working in conjunction with each other to try to keep anybody out of that jail that we can. And the judges and the DA are looking constantly, reviewing cases of people who are in there to get inmates out as soon as safely possible, at least in their opinion. We did have 2 courthouse employees that tested positive for the virus. They are out now. We are this week going through putting up plexiglass in offices to further protect our employees when we start cranking back up as far as the courthouse is concerned. Probably when we start bringing people back, we'll ask them to wear a mask, possibly a face shield, but either way, we just want to make sure when we do open up, we do it as safely as possible and protect our employees. That's really all I have, Mr. Chairman, unless anybody's got any questions. And sorry about the long reports, but I felt like it was important for y'all to understand and hear what some of these folks had to say. So anybody have any questions?
Mayor, let me ask you one thing. Do you have any anticipated date when we would go back to work?
Well, of course, we're under our own order, but we're under the state's order. The state's order goes till, I believe, Deaton, I believe it goes till May the 1st, at least all indications from the governor. We're going to start kind of unwinding this thing a little bit at a time. And so I at least anticipate that somewhere around the 1st to the 4th of May, we're going to start opening things up a little bit, but it'll be pretty well guided by what the state, what the governor comes down with.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'd like to first commend you and the city mayor.
Thank you, Claudel. It's been an absolute joint effort. City, county, EMA, health department, hospital. And I also want to compliment Matt Marshall, who is head of United Way. He's on that committee and he's been coordinating the food delivery, and the need continues to grow. And he's done an excellent job working through all the nonprofits and Southwest HRA, RIFA, and all the groups to try to get food out to our folks who have food shortages right now.
Brief question. It would help tremendously many of us if the future health department reports, if you could request the CLEM would give us some updates on the activity at our nursing homes. The most vulnerable people are there, and we get national news. But I'd be interested in knowing the number of people being tested and the infection rate in our local health departments in future reports. If you could ask us, make the request of that, I'd appreciate it.
Claudel, I didn't really understand how you were breaking up pretty bad, but I send out daily to y'all the daily health department report on the number of cases that have been reported. And that's a daily breakdown of the number tested. Well, let me back up. I don't know that it shows the number tested. It does show the positive cases. We are anxious to understand and see the results of the testing that was done this weekend. As Kim told you the numbers, there was some really high numbers of people tested. It'll be give or take about 72 hours before we'll start getting results on those. So that's going to be a very interesting statistic to look at people that are asymptomatic that test positive for this. So I think that's going to tell us a lot about just how prevalent it is in our community. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm through.
All righty. Let me suggest those of you who are on the phone, if you put your phone on speaker and set it down in front of you, we won't get near as much feedback. Sometimes you get the phone too close to your face, it's very difficult to understand what you're saying. Going to item number 12, Consideration possible acceptance of Commissioner Claudette Brown's resignation from the nonprofit HEZ committee. Do I have a motion?
Commissioner Wall makes a motion.
Second by Commissioner Stevenson. Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison, yes. Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur, Yes. Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson, Petty,
Yes.
Spain,
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall,
Yes.
23 yeses, Mr. Chairman.
23 yeses. Item number 13, 14, and 15 was put on there for a public hearing, so we'll move those three items of rezoning, the resolution that has to be omitted for rezoning till May's meeting. So it puts us on item number 16. Consideration possible acceptance of a resolution to authorize a $2 filing fee for documents filed electronically in the Registers of Deeds office in Madison County.
Make a motion.
Commissioner Stevenson makes a motion with his mouth full.
Second, Commissioner Petty.
Commissioner Petty seconds it. Any other discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott.
Yes.
Bryant.
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison, yes. Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur, Yes.
Johnson Barber. Martin. Martin.
Yes.
Mercer.
Yes.
Montague.
Yes.
Pearson. Petty.
Yes.
Yes.
No, Pearson. Spain.
Yes.
Spearman. Stevenson.
Yes.
Taylor.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
23 yeses, motion passes. Going to item number 17, appointment of 2 members to that old establishment board, a 1-year term. We'll have to move that to next month because we don't have all those in yet. But I think we do have one attorney who's going to serve. And we need one more. Only need one? We only need one. I think that'll be filled next month. Item number 18, appointment of 3 members to the County Corrections Partnership Committee by this body. It's a 1-year term. There are 3 vacant seats. The commissioners on there now are Petty, Mercer, and Deaton. There's 3 who's chose to serve: Joey Hale, Cindy Bryant, and Doug Stevens. I need a motion.
Commissioner Wall makes a motion.
Commissioner Maul made the motion, second by Commissioner Brantley. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman, question, isn't Barbara Johnson on that committee too?
Yes, she is. There's 4 on there now, right? Yeah, you're correct. We have Petty, Mercer, Deaton, and Johnson on there now. So we're adding 3 more. We'll make it 7 commissioners. Roll call.
Alexander.
Yes.
Arnold.
Yes.
Beckham.
Yes.
Brown Claudel.
Yes.
Brown Scott.
Yes.
Bryant.
Yes.
Bush.
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Deaton.
Yes.
Ellison.
Yes.
Gobble.
Yes.
Hale.
Yes.
Johnson Arthur.
Yes.
Johnson Barber.
Yes.
Mercer.
Yes.
Montague.
Yes.
Harrison.
Yes.
Petty.
Yes.
Bang.
Yes.
Thurman. Hill.
Yes.
Taylor. Taylor. Mr. Taylor. Wall.
Yes.
22 yes, Mr. Chairman.
22 yeses. Number 18 passes. Item number 19, appointment of 3 members to the Madison County Equalization Board by this body, a 2-year term. Jeanette Cruz, Larry Hearn, and Judy Vale, incumbent. Sherry Mulberry, alternate.
Mr. Chairman, I would like to recommend that these folks be reappointed to the Equalization Board.
Mr. Chairman, it's Petty. I so move that they be retained.
Have a motion by Commissioner Petty, second by Commissioner Bradley.
Who seconded that? Sorry.
Roll call.
Alexander.
Yes.
Arnold.
Yes.
Beckham.
Yes.
Brantley. Brown Claudel.
Yes.
Brown Scott.
Yes.
Bryant.
Yes.
Bush.
Yes.
Thompson.
Yes.
Deaton.
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Bell,
Yes.
Arthur, Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pierce, Commissioner Pearson.
Yes. Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Fame,
No. Yes.
Fairman, Stevenson. Yes. Taylor,
Yes.
Wall,
Yes.
23, yes, Mr. Chairman.
23 yeses. Motion passes. Item number 20, appointment of one member to the West Tennessee Healthcare Board of Trustees. By this body, it's a 5-year term. Greg Malum is the incumbent. I think he served 2 years of that 5-year term. This will be his 3rd year.
Chairman,
So moved.
I would recommend he be reappointed.
Commissioner Wall would second.
I need a motion. Martin made the
So
motion.
moved.
Claudel Brown made the motion, seconded by Commissioner Wall. Any other discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Becker,
Yes.
Brantley, Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Eaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Harrison,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Fame,
Yes.
Fairman, Stevenson. Yes. Taylor,
Yes.
Wall,
Yes.
23 yeses, motion passes. Item number 21. Appointment of one member to the Jackson Community Redevelopment Agency by the county mayor with this body's approval, 3-year term, Sammy West incumbent.
I could recommend reappointment Sammy West, Mr. Chairman.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Commissioner Petty made the motion. Who second?
I did.
Alexander. Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley. Yes. Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Eaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Donahue,
Yes.
Harrison,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Now. Yes.
Behrman, Stevenson. Yes. Taylor,
Yes.
Wall,
Yes.
23, yes, Mr. Chairman.
23 yeses, motion passes. Item number 22, any amendments or transfers to the general fund, school department, capital projects, highway department, debt services, juvenile court services for this budget fiscal year of 2019, 2020. I'm gonna call on the mayor to give us that report.
Sarah, are you going to show the amendments?
Aaron's going to.
I'm trying to share my screen, but it says I cannot start screen share while the other participant is sharing.
Sarah, just stop sharing your screen, please. Okay, Karen, try now.
Um, All right, nothing's showing up, Matt.
Yeah, we can see your April budget amendments. You just
Okay.
gotta scroll up or down.
It's not letting me do anything, Matt.
Billy, can you go in there and look at your screen, please?
So I had it pulled up.
You may have to just close it and reopen it.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay. This is Fund 141, General Purpose Schools, $35,490 new money, insurance recovery, funds received from storm damage to both East Elementary and Liberty High School was a committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation on second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Jones Cardell,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes. Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes. Yes.
thank you, Gobble,
Go on.
Looks like Gobble left the meeting.
Hale,
Yes.
Jonathan Arthur,
Yes.
Jonathan Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Fay,
Yes.
Fairman, Stevenson. Yes. Taylor, Wall,
Yes.
Chairman.
21 yeses, motion passes. Go ahead, Mayor.
All right, $66,944 voluntary pre-K grant. This amendment aligns the general ledger to the Revision 2 budget approved by the state. Funds are being transferred within the grant to cover year-end projections. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes. Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble, Hill,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson. Yes. Taylor, Wall.
Yes.
21 yeses, motion passes. Item number 3.
$10,710 coordinated school health grant. This amendment aligns the general ledger to the Revision 1 budget approved by the state. Funds are being transferred within the grant to cover year-end projections. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley, Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble, Hill,
Yes.
Arthur, Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes. Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson. Yes. Taylor, Wall.
Yes.
21 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, number 4, federal programs. $22,654, Perkins Basic. This amendment aligns the general ledger to the Revision 3 budget approved by the state due to the social distancing guidelines related to COVID-19. Funds previously budgeted for in-service staff development and travel are being transferred to the vocational instruction equipment line for technology purposes based on program needs. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble. Hill.
Yes.
Johnson Arthur.
Yes.
Johnson Barber. Martin.
Yes.
Mercer.
Yes. Yes.
Montague.
Yes.
Pearson.
Yes.
Petty.
Yes.
Stein.
Yes.
Spearman. Stevenson.
Yes.
Taylor. Wall.
Yes.
Oh, yes, Mr. Chairman.
21 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, this is Fund number 177, Education Capital. Number 5, $1,728, new money, insurance recovery fund received for damage to Parkview Learning Center. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander.
Yes.
Arnold.
Yes.
Beckham.
Yes.
Brantley. Brown Claudel.
Yes.
Brown Scott.
Yes.
Bryant.
Yes.
Bush.
Yes.
Compton.
Yes.
Dayton.
Yes.
Ellison.
Yes.
Gobble. Hale.
Yes.
Johnson Arthur.
Yes.
Johnson Barber. Martin.
Yes.
Mercer.
Yes.
Montague.
Yes.
Pearson.
Yes. Yes.
Petty.
Yes.
Stein.
Yes.
Spearman. Stevenson. Yes. Taylor.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
22 yeses, Mr. Chairman.
22 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, item number 6, this is new money, $2,528,595. This amendment will appropriate fund balance to use towards the following projects: intercom system at Northside High School and roof and HVAC system at Alexander Elementary. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Anybody have any questions about that? Roll call.
Alexander.
Yes.
Arnold.
Yes.
Beckham.
Yes.
Brantley. Claudel.
Yes.
Brown Scott.
Yes.
Bryant.
Yes.
Bush.
Yes.
Compton.
Yes.
Dayton.
Yes.
Ellison.
Yes.
Gobble. Hale.
Yes.
Johnson Arthur.
Yes.
Johnson Barber. Martin.
Yes.
Mercer.
Yes. Yes.
Montague.
Yes.
Pearson.
Yes.
Petty.
Yes.
Stein.
Yes.
Stevenson. Yes. Spearman. Taylor.
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
I heard 22 yeses, Mr. Chairman.
22 yeses, motion passes.
Karen, can you scroll the amendments? Okay, we have we have 6 in-house amendments. Do y'all want to take these all together?
Yes.
I move to take them all together. I'll second. Second.
Who made the motion? Arnold made the motion. Who second?
Petty.
All right, we have to have roll calls to approve that motion.
You ready, sir?
Go.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Dayton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble, Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Fame,
Yes.
Behrman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
22 yes, Mr. Chairman. If you want to roll call now.
22 yeses. Now we'll vote on all the amendments.
Okay, the amendments are $600 general fund maintenance record bill for picking up a truck, $3,000 general fund maintenance, engine repair on 2 trucks, $425 general fund maintenance. This is for a refurbished pump for the HVAC water tower at the courthouse. $2,795 general fund maintenance repairs on the engine of Dodge service truck. Had to have cam and lifters replaced. $550 general purpose school department funds are being moved to cover the increased amount of helping schools license plate contributions to be issued to the schools. $4,820 general purpose school department to cover the remaining cost of ECH student books. Those were committee recommendations.
Any recommendation, no second required. Any discussion on those in-house amendments? Roll.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley, Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Dayton,
No.
Ellison.
Yes.
What do you say? Yes. Thank you. Gobble, Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Mercer.
Yes.
Thank you. Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Fame,
Yes.
thank you. Behrman, Stevenson,
No.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall,
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, I've got 20 yes, 2 no, 3 absent.
20 yes, 2 no, 3 absent. Motion passes.
Okay, the next three are insurance recovery or refunds. Would you like to take all those together?
How many is that?
Three,
I move we take them all three together.
Arnold made the motion. To have a second?
Commissioner Wall, second.
Commissioner Wall, second. Have roll call, see if we want to take them all together.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Dayton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble, Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Spain,
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
22, Mr. Chairman, to take them together.
22, motion passes to take them all together.
okay, the first one is the fire department, $4,233.58. General fund reimbursement for deployment of Swiftwater team to Florida. Number 9, fire department, $1,800 general fund reimbursement for training. And number 10 is EMA, $10,896.39 reimbursement for deployment to North Carolina and Florida. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold, Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Dayton,
Yes.
Ellison, Ellison,
Yes.
was that a yes or a pass?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Gobble, Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes. Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Spain,
Yes again.
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
22 yes, Mr. Chairman.
22 yes, this motion passes.
Sarah, could you scroll down a little? Thank you. Okay, these are transfers. Number 11, $7,500. Circuit Court Clerk, need to move money into part-time salary line from full-time salary line item. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudell,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Dayton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes. Yes.
Gobble, Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes. Yes.
thank you, Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Bain, Spearman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor, Wall,
Yes.
21 yes. Mr. Chairman.
21 yeses, motion passes.
Number 12, Community Corrections, $17,500 Special Purpose Fund. This budget amendment is requested in order to realign employee benefits with where costs are incurred and to purchase educational materials for newly implemented classes. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudell,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Dayton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble, Gale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes. Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Bain, Spearman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor, Wall,
Yes.
21 yeses, Mr. Chairman.
21 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, number 14, Election Commission, $35,000 capital fund. Election Commission was appropriated $532,000 for new voting machines. The machines will not be purchased in this budget year.
You
They're
skipped,
requesting to transfer $35,000 to building improvements to create additional gravel parking spaces at the back of the parking lot. Current parking is inadequate. Committee recommendation.
committee recommendation, no second required, but you skipped 13, I believe. Mayor, we'll go ahead and take this one up now. This is 14 we're taking up.
You're exactly right, Deaton.
Okay.
I'll make a motion.
What'd you mean?
I'll make a motion.
We have a motion by Ms. Brantley to accept. Do I have a second? In recommendation, don't need any motion. Okay. Roll call.
We're voting on number 14. Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudell,
Come on, Claudine.
That's what I said. Come on.
Commissioner Brown, Claudell,
Yeah.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Eaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble, Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor, Wall.
Yes.
Thank you. 21 yes.
This is Tommy. I got disconnected, but, yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
22 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, back to number 13. $25,200 special purpose fund. This is community corrections. Budget amendment request to align benefits where cost occurred, to provide maintenance for aging vehicle fleet, and allow employees attendance to the TCCA conference. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call on number 13.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley. Yes. Brown Claudell,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryan,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Eaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Fairman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor, Wall,
Yes.
22 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, number 15. This is Sheriff's Department, $28,594.54, general fund. Transferring task force overtime reimbursement and SRO ball game overtime reimbursement to overtime expense, and transferring insurance recovery for jail oven replacement to expense. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Voting on item number 15. Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley. Yes. Brown Claudell,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryan,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Eaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes. Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Fairman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor, Wall.
Yes.
22 yeses, Mr. Chairman.
22 yeses, motion passes.
Number 16, Sheriff's Department, $10,300 general fund, transferring available budget money to overspent accounts, including accounts overdrawn for transporting extradited inmates and bringing sheriff's office into fire code compliance. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman, this is Commissioner Stevenson. Just wondering what line items these are coming from.
You get that, Mayor?
You're good.
I don't have the amendment in front of me.
CJC.
Karen, can you help us with this?
Yeah,
Sure.
CJC is
Pulling it up right now.
Second off.
Can you hear me?
You have a hand raised at the Sheriff's Department.
Yes. The first one is the utilities that has to do with CJC. The second one is maintenance repair of the building. That's part of this fire suppression system. The third one is communications. The next one is actually part of the fire suppression system. Then the last one, pest control.
What about
We were unable to hear Commissioner Stevenson.
what about the contract with the private agency?
That's transporting of the inmates by, from out of state.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any more questions? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley,
Yes.
Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
No.
Deaton,
No.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hill,
No.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes. Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Spain,
Yes.
Behrman, Stevenson,
No.
Taylor,
No.
Wall.
Yes.
I'd like to change my vote to Claudel here to pass.
Have 17 yeses and 5 noes. Motion passes.
Okay, number 17, these are new programs, EMA, $38,570. This is new money. Homeland Security Grant Program Fiscal Year 19 Award. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley. Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Behrman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
23 yeses.
23 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, number 18, Madison County Drug Court, $60,000 special purpose. This is new money. Grant enhancement / amendment for the 26th Judicial District Recovery Court, Madison County Drug Court for $60,000 to provide service recipients additional services to meet federal and state program goals. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Pass.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley. Yes. Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Hood,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes. Mercer, yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Behrman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
22 yes, one pass.
22 yes, 1 pass, motion passes.
Okay, number 19, Sheriff's Department, $25,000 general fund. This is new money. Setting up JAG pretrial service delivery court intervention services grant for 2020. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley. Yes. Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant, Commissioner Bryant,
Oh, Bryant's left the meeting.
Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Dayton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes. Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Fairman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
22 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, number 20. This is from fund balance. Disaster, EMA, disaster relief, $30,000. Set up an account for COVID-19 related expenses for supplies, materials, and contracted services. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley. Yes. Brown Claudel,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant, Bush,
Yes.
Compton. Yes. Dayton.
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes. Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Fairman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
22 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, number 21, this is EMA, disaster relief, $10,000 general fund. Set up an account for COVID-19 overtime expenses. Committee recommendation.
Recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley. Brown Claudel,
Yeah.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant, Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Dayton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Fairman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
2 yes, Mr. Chairman.
22 yeses, motion passes.
Okay, item number 22, Sheriff's Department. This is out of fund balance, $1,911.28. Payout for Schaefer resignation as detention specialist at CJC. It was a committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Pass.
Arnold,
Yeah, yes.
Beckham,
No.
Brantley. Yes. Brown Claudell,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
No.
Bryant, Bush,
No.
Compton,
No.
Dayton,
No.
Ellison. I'm sorry, Commissioner Ellison.
Yes.
Gobble,
No.
Hale.
No.
Hale votes no.
Thank you. Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
No.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Spain,
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson,
No.
Taylor,
No.
Wall,
No.
Claudel Brown changed his vote to no.
What did you put Gobble down for?
Just a minute, Tom.
I've got no.
Okay.
That is no.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
9 yes, 11 no's, 2 pass, motion failed.
Okay, number 23, medical examiner, $28,385 from fund balance. There were 8 autopsies in February totaling $13,800. Year-to-date total is $56,070. It is possible that more may be needed if this trend continues. Committee recommendation.
Committee recommendation, no second required. Any discussion? Roll call.
Hey, Commissioner Deaton? How much money are we talking about on this one?
$28,385.
Thank you. Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley. Brown Claudell,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant, Bush,
Yes.
Compton,
Yes.
Dayton,
Yes.
Ellison. Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Spain,
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Wall,
Yes.
22 yeses, motion passed.
Is that all the amendments, Sarah?
I think so, Mayor.
Okay.
You did good. Item number 23, we don't have any election of Little Republics, do we?
No, sir.
Item number 24, any and all matters related to or connected with matters set forth in items 1 through 23. I'd like to say that we got through this without many mistakes. Hopefully by next meeting, we'll all be looking at each other face to face. Maybe that'll happen. This is a little awkward to do, but I appreciate your attendance, appreciate your patience, and I hope all of you stay safe.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Chairman Dean. Yeah, this is Jimmy Arnold. I'd like to encourage the mayor to get the barber shops open as soon as possible. Some of us haven't put in rollers. I'm sitting over here between Commissioner Alexander and Commissioner Brett Beckham, and they're not too concerned about it, but some of us need to get a haircut.
Got you on record on that, Jimmy.
Chairman, raised by Tony White.
Commissioner Deaton, I have an item.
All right, sir, go right ahead.
If we could go back to item number 11 under County Mayor Report. And if you remember, he mentioned that we've had discussion last week about, and it's starting this morning, work on installing plexiglass dividers and on counters in the courthouse. And we may be doing that in other county buildings also. In our discussion last week when we were planning on this, the Highway Superintendent Walls, he was in on our discussions, and he said that he could offer up some labor to help us with that if needed. So just in case that we don't have any problems with the county highway law, I thought that maybe we might need a motion to allow the highway department to assist us with installation of those countertop dividers. So I just want to throw that out if somebody wants to make a motion or discuss that.
I have a motion by Doug Stevenson.
Second by Commissioner Compton.
Could I offer one thing to consider on that? This is the mayor, to not make it specific to the counters, just if there are issues that come up that the highway department can help with as far as this COVID response, that they be allowed to do that.
Yes, sir. Commissioner Johnson.
My comment was not on this subject. It was to tell Jimmy he can do as I'm doing. He can grow him a pigtail.
Yes, we are.
All righty.
Mr. Chairman,
Repeat that motion.
Who do you want to repeat? Stevenson?
Maroney's trying to.
Tony. Well, you made the motion, so. Mayor, you want to repeat?
Yeah, I cannot actually make a motion, so.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
before that motion is made, let me just add, I would suggest that the motion include a provision that the highway department be reimbursed for work they perform, because when they perform work for another governmental entity, even in-house, they are under state law entitled to be reimbursed for any costs that they have. I don't know what costs they might have, but that is something they would be eligible for.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
could I also maybe get some advice on this from the EMA director? If in this motion, we put this as part of the COVID-19 stuff, it may be that time may be also reimbursable through FEMA.
Okay.
I thought he was on here, Commissioner, but I'm pretty certain that it is reimbursable.
I mean, the Commissioner Stevenson made a point. We can't transfer funds to fund from the highway department. It'd have to be a reimbursement. Mayor, you want to repeat this, the motion we're looking at, so everybody understand what we're doing?
Okay, the motion would be for the highway department for any services required to address the COVID issue and to be reimbursed by the county.
Everybody understand the motion? Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley, Brown Claudette,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Yes.
Bryant, Bush,
Yes.
Compton. Yes. Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison, Ellison.
Yes.
Thank you. Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson, Yes. Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
22 yes, Mr. Chairman.
22 yes, the motion passes. Is there anything else anyone has on their mind?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
I don't know if we need to make, if I needed to make it formal, but it would really be good if we could encourage Kim at the Health Department in her future reports to give citizens an update on the activities at the nursing homes with regard to testing and screening for staff and for our family members who are in nursing homes.
All righty, we'll pass that on, sure will. Any other comments?
Move we adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
A motion to adjourn?
Second.
Have a second.
Katie and Alexander.
Roll call.
Alexander,
Yes.
Arnold,
Yes.
Beckham,
Yes.
Brantley, Brown Claudell,
Yes.
Brown Scott,
Here.
Bryant, Bush,
Yes.
Compton, Yes. Deaton,
Yes.
Ellison,
Yes.
Gobble,
Yes.
Hale,
Yes.
Johnson Arthur,
Yes.
Johnson Barber, Martin,
Yes.
Mercer,
Yes.
Montague,
Yes.
Pearson,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Spain,
Yes.
Spearman, Stevenson, Yes. Taylor,
Yes.
Wall.
Yes.
10:50, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. We adjourn. Appreciate everybody being patient. We moved on.